Mr. Michael Lobo feels drug parties are being organized on the coastal belt in collusion with police officials, bringing once again to sharp focus Lex policing, minimal deterrence. MGP wants CBI to investigate. Sikeri bungalow, built literally on the reser's edge, partially collapses after sustained rain spell. Governor Satyapal Malik transferred to Meghalaya. Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshari to take Goa charge. Kalangut roads develop huge cracks, huge potholes. Locals allege substandard workmanship by contractors, government apathy. Hello everyone, I am Leena and now the news in detail. India has seen a decline in daily cases for the third day in a row. Also, the single-day COVID recoveries are more than single-day jump of COVID cases for the first time. In last 24 hours, more than 57,000 recoveries from the virus were reported and 55,000 COVID cases. The tally has reached 27.02 lakhs.
A single-day jump of 57,079 COVID-19 cases were reported in India. In last 24 hours, 876 deaths were reported and 57,937 patients have recovered. India has reported 27,02,742 COVID-19 positive cases till date, and the active cases have crossed 6.73 lakh mark. 51,797 deaths are reported and more than 19,77,779 patients have recovered. Here are 5 worst state coronavirus states. Maharashtra is leading with 6 lakh mark of COVID-19 cases, followed by Tamil Nadu 3.43 lakh, Andhra Pradesh 2.96 lakh, Karnataka 2.33 lakh and UP 1.58 lakh. Almost 2.16 lakh COVID-19 cases were reported worldwide in single day. The COVID-19 cases have crossed 2.20 crore mark. 7.77 lakh deaths are reported and more than 1.48 crore have recovered. Here are the 5 worst state coronavirus nations. United States is leading with more than 53.12 lakh cases, followed by Brazil 33.17 lakh cases. India is third worst state nation with 27.2 lakh cases, Russia 9.27 lakh cases and South Africa with 5.87 lakh cases. Wuhan, a city of China, was the epicenter of the coronavirus, from where virus was born and spread to all over the world. The outbreak of coronavirus in Wuhan had created chaos in the city. Now, the Wuhan has eased down lockdown as cases have decreased and no deaths are reporting. But it looks as if coronavirus do not exist now in Wuhan. The residents gathered in crowd and celebrated pool party in local water park. A big music fest was held where people were seen in pool crowding each other and without wearing masks. Wuhan celebrates and entire world suffers from the coronavirus. Bureau Report, Goa 365.
Goa Governor Satyapal Malik has been transferred to Meghalaya on Tuesday. Maharashtra Governor Bhagat Singh Koshari has been given additional charge of Goa Governor.
Satyapal Malik was appointed as Governor of Goa on 25th October last year. Earlier, he was Governor of Jammu and Kashmir. During his tenure, Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh were declared as Union territories. There is no information available regarding the Governor of Meghalaya. A few days earlier, he had shown his interest to step into politics. Chief Minister and Governor had clashed on various issues. First, it was COVID scenario in the state, and then it was construction of Raj Bhavan. The Governor had said there is no need to build a new Raj Bhavan in the present circumstances. CM Pramod Sawant. Governor says, media misleading. We are building new Raj Bhavan. Governor Satyapal Malik. Government should pay more attention to COVID deaths. I never said anything. Same putting words in my mouth. I do not need new Raj Bhavan. Meanwhile, opposition Congress has reacted to the transfer of governor. Watch what opposition leader Digambar Kamath has to say.
गोयच्या गव्हर्नरान सगळ्या सामान्य गोंयकाराच्या काळजा भितर आपले एक स्थान निर्माण केलें. जेन्ना जेन्ना गोंयचेर कोविडाचो प्रश्न उपस्थित जालो त्या वेळाचेर सुद्दां ताणें खंय खंय कितें करपाक जाय हाचे संबंधी बऱ्यो सूचना गव्हर्नमेंटाक केल्यो, लोकांची सजेशनां आयकून घेतली आनी सामान्य मनीस जे कितें सांगता ते सुद्दां ताणें आयकुपाचो प्रयत्न केलो. इकॉनॉमीक रिवायवल जायत, ऑस्टेरिटी मेजर जायत, बारीक बारीक लोकांचो प्रश्न जायत, हे सगळ्या बाबतींत तो जागृत आसतालो आनी आपलें सजेशन जें कितें आपल्याक दिसता तें तो सरकाराक सांगतालो, सरकाराक सजेस्ट करतालो आनी म्हाका दिसता ताका लागून ताणें सगळ्या गोंयकारांच्या काळजांत एक आपलें स्वताचें स्थान निर्माण केल्लें आसा. आज ज्या पद्दतीन लोकांच्यो प्रतिक्रिया येतात, लोक ज्या पद्दतीन फोन करून सांगतात की अरे अशे परिस्थितींत ताजे सारको मनीस हांगा जाय आशिल्लो, ताजे वयल्यान कळटा की ताजे बाबतींत सामान्य गोंयकाराचें मत कितें आसा. म्हाका दिसता अशा वेळाचेर खरेंच गोंयकारांक आनी गोंय राज्यांक ताजी गरज आशिल्ली.
आज पडे गव्हर्नराक डिफरंट पोस्टिंग दिला म्हणजे ताका यू कान सी हीज ट्रान्सफर, ही इज गिवन अ डिफरंट पोस्टिंग फ्रॉम गोवा. हो एक गव्हर्नर आसलेलो आय थिंक आफ्टर वी हॅड ड्युरींग द प्रेसिडेंट रूल लास्ट टायम. So he used to understand the reality. He was not going against the government as such, but he was telling the government what to do. He was contacting the chief minister, the chief secretary, and he was understanding the reality and he was giving things. It is unfortunate that the BJP, the present government, instead of correcting the path to having a better Goa, is taking a destructive path by transferring him.
सत्यपाल मलिकाक जर ट्रान्सफर करता जाल्यार नक्कीच गोंयच्या जनतेचें हें नुकसान आसता. हांव जेन्ना ताका मेळ्ळो तेन्ना म्हाका दिसलो तो सत्यवादी, ताका सत्य जें आसा ताचे फाटल्यान तो रावपी आनी खुबश्यो गोश्टी जेन्ना हांवें ताका सांगल्यो तेन्ना ताका त्यो पटल्यो. बाकीच्यांनी लोकांनी खूब जाणांनी सांगल्यो त्यो ताका पटल्यो. आतां त्यो बऱ्यो गोश्टी जर बाकीच्या पटना जाल्यार ताका आमी काय करना. फॉर आमदार पडपा हेंचे कडच्यान पयशे घेवना अशें कोण सांगूं शकता. हे सगळे गोश्टी सत्यपाल मलिका खबर आसतल्यो कारण तांच्योय म्हणून आयबी रिपोर्ट येता.
गव्हर्नर सत्यपाल मालिक हाका काडलो म्हणचे परस म्हाका दिसता तो आपुणूच गेलो म्हणपाक हरकत ना. गव्हर्नर जो आसा ताका हांगा गोंयांत कुलिंग पोस्टिंग म्हणून धाडिल्लो. ताका पयलीं जम्मू आनी काश्मीरान ताणें खूब बरें काम केल्लें, ताका हांगा मातसो रेस्ट घेवपाक धाडलो. पूण आतां मदीं पॅन्डेमीक आयल्या कारणान ताणें मातसो भर घातलेलो हेंच्या कामान. हाणें पळयलें की हेंचें कांयच सारकें चलना म्हणून. आनीक हेंचे कडेन एक 2-3 वेळा कन्फ्रंटेशन जें जालें तें ओपन भायर आयलें. फुडें आनीक ते दोगी बीजेपीचे मनीस हेंचे कडेन कन्फ्रंटेशन करचे परस आपुणूच गेल्लो बरो अशें ताणें चिंतलें आसतलें आनी म्हणून तो गेलो हांगाच्यान. गोंय सरकाराचें जें काम आसा पर्टिक्युलरली कोवीड रिलेटेड तातूंत बरें यश अशें मेळोना आनी ताचे जे इनपुट्स आसले तेय हे घेवंक सोदिनासले. खुबश्या लोकां कडेन ताणें मेळून संपर्क साधून लोकांचे प्रॉब्लेम्स जाणून घेवपाचो प्रयत्न केल्लो. करूंक शकतलो आसलो कितें तरी बरें, पूण ह्या लोकांनी ताका कांय करपाक दिवंक ना म्हणून ताणें आपुणूच हांगचो गेलो म्हणून गेल्यार बरो म्हणून चिंतलें.
Bureau Report, Goa 365.
Ports Minister and Kalangut MLA Michael Lobo suspects that drug parties are being organized along the coastal belt in collusion with police officials. He says the authorities need to keep an eye on police inspectors who obtain postings along the coastal belt using their connections.
Michael was commenting on the police raid a day before on Vagator drugs party, in which 23 persons have been arrested and drugs worth 9 lakh rupees were seized.
सो हे जे कोण ऑर्गनायज करपी आहा ते कोणाचे विलास घेता वा कोणाची बंद रेस्टॉरंट आहा हॉटेलांनी ती घेता आनी तितून जाता. आनी दीस इज नॉट एडवर्टायज ऑन द न्यूज पेपर ऑर एनीथींग लायक दॅट. दीस इज बाय इन्विटेशन ओन्ली अशें म्हणून म्हाका पयर कळल्लें आहा. जी ही वागातोर जी पार्टी जाली ती बाय इन्विटेशन ओन्ली आसली. सो हे क्रॅक डावन करपाक we have to be in the same line of the and police also have to be in the same this thing. म्हणजे आम्ही आणि police, political people, even village panchayats, political people have to be in the same line. बॉन करपाक जे कोण ट्रान्सफरी घेवन असले पुलीस स्टेशनार येवंक सोदतात, पोस्टल बेल्ट पुलीस स्टेशनार गोवन ते खंयच्या तरी पॉलिटिशियनाचो आनी खंयचो तरी फायदो घेता आनी येता, तेंचेर दोळो दवरपाची गरज आसा. अंजुना PI थिंगा फर्स्ट टायम येयल्लो, आदी तो PI थिंगा नासलो, बट एनी अदर ऑफिसर्स ओवर देर आदी आसले आनी परतून येयल्ले, 3 म्हयने ट्रान्सफर जाले, तेंची ऑर्डर येयली ट्रान्सफर आनी खंय, आनी ते परतून गोवन खंयचे कोणाचो फावर घेवन परतून येयले, कित्याक ते थिंगासर जाणा आसता हाव द सिस्टम वर्क्स ओवर देर विदिन द ज्युरिसडिक्शन, तेंकां ट्रान्सफर करपाची गरज आसा.
This nexus allegation is not new. Swedish model Lucky Farmhouse named Yaniv Benaim alias Atala as drug peddler. The then Chief Minister, late Manohar Parrikar, in 2013 appointed a 5-member House committee headed by Goa Vikas Party MLA Francisco Xavier Pacheco to probe the police politicians' drug nexus. The committee tabled its report in the Legislative Assembly. The other members of the committee were MLAs Kaitan Silva, Lavu Mamledar, Michael Lobo and Vishnu Wag. But Michael and Vishnu did not sign the report. Despite indicting some people in the drugs nexus, the report was not acted upon and gathers dust. Report highlights: Vishnu Wag and Michael Lobo disagree with report. House committee names Roy Naik. Seat summons Roy Naik. The sordid underbelly of Goa tourism was exposed by the brutal death of British teen Scarlett Keeling. Her nude, bruised body was found on Anjuna Beach on February 18, 2008. She was holidaying in Goa with her mother and siblings. Scarlett was just 15 when her life was snuffed out. Sandeep Kamulkar for Goa 365 from Kalangut.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Many landslides and tragedies were reported this year due to heavy rains. Our roads too have taken a pounding. Goa 365 has been looking at roads in various parts of the state as part of our drive to highlight this people's issue. On Tuesday, we look at Kalangut roads. Here roads have developed cracks and huge potholes.
Few months ago, a water pipeline had broke near a sewage line. Authorities had to dig a huge manhole to repair it. However, when repair works were over, authorities haphazardly buried this hole, which is now posing risk to motorists. Locals allege that substandard work by contractors could be one of the main reasons for this. Watch these visuals of the Kalangut Baga road. Few years back, sewage pipelines were laid along this road. However, within no time the road saw deep cracks and potholes. At Cobrado, a road caved in at 2 places, one near the Piety Chapel and other one at Milky Way on Sunday morning, where a sewage pipeline was originally laid. The road was closed and traffic diverted via another route. Kalangut Panch and former Sarpanch Sean Martin suspects that the bursting of water pipeline could be the reason for this. He says that he has raised this issue before the local MLA and PWD officials and the repair works is underway.
Rose to one chunk poko wallo. It was very hollow, and any time it could have caved in if a truck or anything would have gone over it at that point of time. So immediately our minister made the calls to JICA, to PWD and all officials, and today everyone came here at around 9:30-10. All government officials came and they started the work immediately on top.
So the reason is substandard work behind this thing, the road.
See, we cannot say about the work now. There is a water pipeline which is also there. So now the water department also has come to investigate whether there's a crack in the water pipeline underneath it, which has caused this erosion of mud or not. So now they are leaving the water and they are waiting here to see whether the water has caused this problem or there is some other technical issue which the sewage people are at fault. So that we cannot tell now, but they will investigate and see.
So the work has started now. Do you think this will be repeated again? Because in Baga, this same thing has happened.
See, we have noticed that wherever the chambers are there is some sort of sinkage happening. And the question is now, where is this mud going? Even here we see there's a lot of mud which is missing. Whether the mud is going in the pipeline or around that, we don't know. But I'm sure the technical person of JICA will have to explain it.
Clinton D'Souza and Samip Narvekar for GOA 365 from Kalangut.
There should be a CBI inquiry whether BJP MLAs, ministers, MPs are hand in gloves in holding drug parties, MGP Supremo Sudhin Dhavrikar demanded. He says there should be in-depth investigation into IPL, Canada League and land mafia to reach the root of the drugs. The names of ministers and MLAs linked to drugs came before the public after governments of Congress and BJP came into the power. This was not happening during MGP's rule. BJP government will be responsible if youth are completely ruined due to drugs.
पण जेन्ना काँग्रेसीचे राज्य आयले आणि त्यानंतर भारतीय जनता पक्षाचे राज्य आयले तेन्ना ह्या राज्यांत मंत्री आमदार म्हणून काम करपी लोकांची नांवां ह्या इश्यूत घेवपाक लागले आणि तो इश्यू म्हणजे ड्रग्स. मुख्यमंत्र्यांनी सांगलें की आपल्या म्हऱ्याक कोण तरी घेवन आयलो, फोटो काडलो, दुसरोय जो फोटो आयला ताणें सांगलें आपल्याक तांणी इनॉग्रेशना खातीर आपोवपा खातीर आयिल्ले, पूण हेची सारासार चवकशी करपाची आवश्यकता आसा आणि ती चवकशी गोंयचे पोलीस करत, क्रायम ब्रांच करत अशें म्हाका दिसना. म्हाका एक हातूंतली गजाल जी कळ्ळ्या की हे लोक जे मुख्यमंत्र्या कडेन गेल्या ताजे पयलीं हे खंय मेळिल्ले, म्हाज्या म्हायती प्रमाणे विमानतळांत मेळिल्ले. त्या दिसा म्हजी एक 7-8 पत्रकारां बरोबर परिशद आशिल्ली विमानतळांत आणि आमी कॉफी मारून जेन्ना भायर सरले तेन्ना हे सगळी जी तुमकां फोटवांत गँग दिसता ती गँग थंय सकयल आशिल्ली आणि हांवें सहज चवकशी केले नंतर 2 गोश्टी म्हाका तातूंतल्यान कळ्ळे की ते मुख्यमंत्र्याक मेळपाक वता आणि ताचे बरोबर राज्यसभेचो खासदार आशिल्लो. आणि सकयल आयले नंतर हांवें जेन्ना चवकशी केली तेन्ना म्हाका वेगळोच मेळ्ळो कॅनडा जी लीग आसता त्या लिगांत पार्टिसिपेशन जावपा खातीर टिमी काडपा खातीर ते सगळे एकठांय आयल्या अशें म्हाका कळ्ळें. आणि जेन्ना म्हाका ही गोश्ट कळ्ळी तेन्ना हांवें सहज चवकशी केली. त्यानंतर एक लिंक आयलो आणि तुमकां तो खबर आसा लिंक कितें तो, आणि हो लिंक म्हणजे व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट. हो लिंक हो PWD मिनिस्टर पावसकरा बाबतीत आसा आणि ती कंप्लेन ताणें ऑलरेडी केल्या. आज सगळ्यांनी मना बसून भायर येवपाचें आसा, नाजाल्यार फाल्यां सकाळीं PWD मिनिस्टराकूय हातूंत धरतले. तो आसत नासत, कारण तुमकां खबर आसा ताजे कडेन खंडणी मागपाक ताका फोन येताले बंगल्यार आणि ताणें ती कंप्लेन केल्ली. ती कंप्लेन कितें जाली काय हेच सगळे लोक तातूंत इन्वॉल्व आसा. आणि आज BJPचे लोक जर अशें करता आसत आणि ह्यो पार्ट्यो अरेंज करपा खातीर तांकां NOC दिता किंवा तांकां हेल्प करता आसत जाल्यार तो खरेंच ह्या गोंयचो हाहाकार आसतलो. हे गोंय डोबगाईक जर गेले आसत हांकां लागून गेले अशें जातलें आणि हांगचो प्रत्येक भुरगो व्यसनाधीन जर जालो आसत ताची फूल जबाबदारी भारतीय जनता पक्षाचेर येतली. आणि ह्या खातीर टोटल इन्क्वायरी करपा खातीर हातूंत कितें कितें इन्वॉल्वमेंट आसा, ड्रग्स कितलो इन्वॉल्वमेंट आसा, IPL किंवा कॅनडा लीग कितलो इम्पॉर्टन्स आसा, लँड माफिया बी हातूंत आसा काय कितें ती इन्क्वायरी जावपाक जाय. आणि हे सगळें जर करतलो CBI सारकी संस्था हातूंत कार्यान्वीत आसपाक जाय.
Krishna Naik for GOA 365. MGP MLA Sudhin Dhavrikar has highlighted the issue faced by the patients in COVID care centers. Patients in from Markal COVID care center are facing lot of problems. People are literally stuck in COVID care center like cattle, alleged Dhavrikar. On Monday, many of them had come out on the streets from the Farmagudi COVID care center complaining that they had no electricity since 2:30 in the afternoon.
मित्रांनो, कालची परिस्थिती इतली भयानक आशिल्ली की सगळे कोविड पेशंट जे थंय आशिल्ले तांणी म्हाका फोन केलो चडशे लोकांनी, कारण ते म्हजे कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सींत आसात आणि सांगले की आमकां गाडयो दी, आमी सगळे वचून डेप्युटी कलेक्टराच्या ऑफिसा सकयल वचून बसता. आणि हांवें म्हटलें हे कित्याक जाल्यार 3 जी लायट गेली ती लायट 8:45 पर्यंत येवना. कोणीय जर इंजिनियर आसूं किंवा कोणीय ऑफिसर की डेप्युटी कलेक्टर किंवा कलेक्टर हांकां फोन केलो जाल्यार तांकां फोन बिजी म्हणून येता. अशी जेन्ना म्हाका कंप्लेन केली तेन्ना हांवें चालू केलें आणि सगळी इन्क्वायरी केली. आणि इट इज शेमफूल टू द गव्हर्नमेंट, कारण ज्या तरेन थंय लोक भरल्या म्हणजे एका गोठ्यात जर 20 लोक आणि तांकां गोरवांक जर सोयी सुरस्कर अशे 20 लोकांचे आसा जाल्यार थंय 80 हाडून भरले त्या नंतर कितें जातलें तशी परिस्थिती आज IIT, NIT आणि GEC हॉस्टेलांनी जाल्ली आसा. काल सांजे वेळार 6 नंतर हजारो मॉस्किटोज, हजारो न्हय लाखांनी मॉस्किटोज त्या कोविड सेंटरांनी भोंवताले. तांचेर उपाय योजना काय ना म्हणून हेल्थ मिनिस्टराक फोन केलो आणि ही एक्सेप्टेड माय कॉल. ताणें सांगलें की आज आपूण डास कमी करपा खातीर जे फॉगिंग करपाक जाय ते चालू करता. 3 दीस ताका कंटिन्युअस हांवें फॉगिंग कर म्हणून सांगलां.
Meanwhile, Ponda MLA Ravi Naik has suggested that Matkai IDC building be converted into a COVID care center. However, Sudin wants all kinds of facilities to be set up there. Watch.
मडकई इंडस्ट्रियल इस्टेटीक जवळ म्हाका दिसता 16 आमदार केंद्री ते बांदून उद्घाटन जाल्लें आसा. IDCचे ऑफिस जस्ट एनक्यूब आसा तेजे ऑपोजीट आसा ते आनी थंय तेका हॉल आसा, हे आसा बेडरूम आसा आनी हॉल आसा, शॉपां आसात. ग्राउंड प्लस 1 न्हू ती 2 ग्राउंड प्लस 2 ती बिल्डींग थंय आसा. आनी हे बिल्डिंगे जे आसा ते बिल्डींग जी आसा ही खाली आसा, कोणाक दिवना. म्हणजे ते आतां जेन्ना तरी फाल्यां कोरोनाचे पेशंट थंयचे कोणी सापडले मडकयचे जाल्यार मडकयकारां ते यूज करूंक शकता. ते मडकयचे लोकांक ते थंय भितर भायर व्हरचे पेक्षा थंय दवरले तर मागीर गुळयो हे ते दिवन तेजो वापर जातलो. आयज ते बंद आसा, इतले वर्स जाली बंद आसा. ते घेवचे हे अंडर डिझास्टर हेच्या अंडर घेवचे कोविडा लागून घेवचे ते आनी आमच्या कलेक्टरान ते घेवचे आनी गांवचेच लोकां थंय दवरचे. कित्याक ल्हान बिल्डिंगां ती थंय जर जालें जायत थंय बऱ्या पडटलें. जे बरे जाल्ले पेशंट थंय रावंक शकता, सादारणशें हे आसा कमी आशिल्ले गुळी घेवन थंय रावंक शकता जाल्यार थंय तेंची वेवस्था करची.
Kishan Naik for Goa 365 from Ponda.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Part of the bungalow built right on the water's edge and on the slope near Agwada jail collapsed on Tuesday. Heavy rains and strong waves brought down part of the bungalow that locals say belonged to Jimmy Gazdar. Here's more.
The bungalow in bank of the Agwada hill. This bungalow, designed by architect Gerard Decunna, is the home of Parsi entrepreneur Jimmy Gazdar. The mansion is situated near to Agwada Central Jail on Agwada Headland called as Palacio Agwada. Clinton D'Souza for Goa 365 at Agwada.
A history sheeter from Vasco was assaulted by locals. Vasco PI Nilesh Rane said the incident took place at Asoy Dongri. On Monday night, 3 persons were travelling to drop their friend. Their car was stopped by one person, Nikesh Lowat, who was later thrashed by locals. Vasco police have registered an offence.
निकेश लोट म्हणून एक भुरगो आसा थंय ताका थंय आपल्या फ्रेंडाक पावोवपाक गेल्ले 3 जाण आनी थंयसरले वाड्या वयले थोड्या लोकांनी पयलीं मारलो कित्याक ताणें तेंची गाडी अडयली म्हणून आनी बाचाबाची जाली. ताजे उपरांत तो थंयसरल्यान धांवता आसतना नानी म्हणून अर्जुन नाईक हाणें ताका दांड्यान बडयलो आनी भरपूर मारलो. ओके आनी त्या नंतर आनी एकट्या मनशान ताजे तकलेर फातर घातलो. सो ताका लागून ताका भरपूर ब्लिडींग इंजुरीज जाल्यो म्हणून ताका आमी मागीर GMCन शिफ्ट केला. तो सद्या GMCन अंडर ट्रिटमेंट आसा. आनीक ऑफेन्स रजिस्टर हांवें कंप्लेंट दितकच तो बाकीच्या एक्युजां अगेन्स्ट ऑफेन्स रजिस्टर केले. आनी ह्या सद्याच्या केसीन अटेम्प्ट टू मर्डर 307 केसी खातीर सगळे एक्युजांक बूक केल्ले आसा.
Hiru Mahale for Goa 365 from Vasco.
Finally, the authorities repaired the Navali Road after Goa 365 highlighted the issue on Monday. The repair work of filling the potholes with cement and tar began on Tuesday morning.
Locals on Monday had alleged that Navali Road used to be repaired every month. Yet, the road condition was bad. The road was full of potholes and cracks. People had expected roads to be in good condition for at least 3 years. Now on Tuesday, after Goa 365 highlighted the issue, the road was repaired once again. Watch what the locals have to say.
एक्चुअली हांव फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गोवा 365 थँक्स म्हणटा कित्याक म्हळ्यार आमी जस्ट उलयले कालच पळय आमी हें सांगिल्लें तुमकां चल्लां म्हणटा काल तुमी मागीर तुमगेले दाखयले नंतर आज काम स्टार्ट केलां एकच होप स्कीम म्हणल्यार आनी 8 दिसान परतून काम जावपाचें अशें जावप न्हू लोकांचे पयशे आनी घडे घडे अशें करून काम करप न्हू आतां हें काम केलें तें बरोबर सारकें करतलें अशें दिसता एंड थँक्यू व्हेरी मच.
कितें दिसता तुका हे कित्या खातीर जाता अशें
आता हे आता सब स्टँडर्ड वर्क काय कितें आता लास्ट इयर 8 महिन्या पयलीं एक वर्स बी जावना 8 महिन्या पयलींच हे रोड सगळे कार्पेटिंग केल्ले सगळे टार घातले आनी परतून एक पावसान असं जावप न्ही आतां घडे घडे 8 दिसान जाता म्हळ्यार देर इज समथींग रॉंग दे हॅव टू लुक इन टू आतां एकदां सारकी करपाची आनी घडे आनी 8 दिसान परतून अशें जावप न्हू काम स्टार्ट केल्यात काल 365 हायलायट केलें म्हणून पळय आज काम स्टार्ट जालां तांकां हांव थँक्यू म्हणटा देव बरें करूं म्हणटा आनी 365 असले इश्यू हे घडे घडे असले तूं जातात हे हायलायट करचे कित्याक म्हळ्यार जायते एक्सिडेंट जाल्या लोकांनी हात पांय बी मोडून घेतल्या तशें आनी जावप न्हू आनी होप हे आतां सारकें काम करतले आनी तसले परतून ते रिकरन्स जावपा ना म्हणून घेवन मागता.
Ramesh Naik Raut for GOA 365 in Naveli.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log in website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook, Goa 365 TV, and subscribe our YouTube channel, Goa 365 TV, or download our app on both Android and iPhones to watch it on your mobile. Keep watching Goa 365.